A woman was in the car where her husband had the car accident. She accidentally found a shoe belonging to an unfamiliar woman. Because her husband was being treated for emergency rescue, the worry in her heart overshadowed the doubt. But the arrival of a strange man broke the peace. She learned from the police. At that time, her husband was with the man's wife. She couldn't believe that her husband would betray her. Until she saw the items left by her husband. They were hotel breakfast coupons and a condom. In a camera, she saw unsightly images. But even so, the woman still hoped that her husband would wake up. In order to take care of her husband, she rented a room nearby, and the man also lived here. Every night, the man would check his wife's phone. The explicit and ambiguous text messages inside deeply hurt his heart. Perhaps it was because both of them had suffered betrayal. When they met on the road that day, she gave the camera to the man. Looking at the intimate images in the camera, his heart was filled with resentment. That night, the man broke into her room after getting drunk. Helplessly, she had to spend the night in the corridor. The next day, the man apologized to her after sobering up, because this car accident caused the death of a passerby. In order to seek forgiveness, they attended the funeral as family members of the party responsible for the accident, enduring the abuse from the victim's relatives. On the way back, the woman was in tears. The man accompanied her silently by her side. After this incident, the awkwardness between them gradually disappeared. They even went for walks together. As they communicated more and more, they even learned that their spouses actually graduated from the same university. Perhaps they had been lovers in the past. Their spouses had actually been deceiving them. The relationship between the two gradually grew closer. This companionship allowed them to temporarily forget the betrayal of their partners. Looking at the happy passersby on the beach, perhaps driven by the desire for revenge, they went to a hotel. After a brief struggle, they still indulged themselves and sank into it. However, on the day they were on a date, a phone call came. It turned out that the man's wife suddenly woke up. How will their relationship develop in the future?